Have you ever searched for a product once and suddenly the same ad starts following you everywhere online? This means that you are being followed. It means you are being monitored. You are being tracked. Like someone is spying on you. And who is this person spying on you? They are website owners, advertising companies, analytics companies, and then tracking companies. So these people use what we call cookies to track you or to monitor your activities on the internet. So today we are breaking down web cookies and incognito mode in the simplest but deepest way possible. And trust me, by the end of this video, the internet will make way more sense to you. So what are cookies? No, not the chocolate chip kind. A cookie, a web cookie. So a web cookie is simply a small piece of data that a website stores inside your browser. So think of it like a tiny digital ID card. Sometimes when you visit a website, the website needs to remember you, and websites cannot remember you by your face. So when you visit a website, they give you a card so that the next time you come back to the website, you can show the card so that the website can remember you. So imagine walking into a hotel for the first time, and then the receptionist gives you a room card. The next time you return to that particular hotel, you show the same card and they instantly recognize you. So that room card is basically what a cookie is. So here's what happens technically. When you visit a website, your browser sends a request saying, hey, I want to open this website. So the website responds with the page and then a cookie. Something like maybe session ID is equal to ABC123, something like that. So your browser stores it automatically. Then every future visit, your browser silently sends the cookie back to the website. So instead of sending a new request, your browser will send the cookie, and then the website will see it and say, oh, I know this user already. That's how websites remember you. Now, why do cookies exist? Why do cookies exist? Imagine if cookies didn't exist. You would log into YouTube, and for YouTube, even if you've not logged in, you'll be able to watch videos. Except that if you are not logged in, you cannot comment on a video, you cannot subscribe to a channel, and you cannot like a video. So if cookies didn't exist, then when you log or when you visit YouTube or when you log into YouTube, if you want to comment on a video, you will log in, you will need to log in again. When you want to subscribe to a channel, you will need to log in again. Any activity that requires you logged in, you will need to log in before you can access that particular page or that feature of the website, and that will be horrible. So cookies solve that problem by keeping your session active. So an example would be like where when you add a product in your cart, when you visit an e-commerce website and you add a product to your cart, and then you return later and still find them there in the cart. So that's cookies working. Cookies will keep your product in the cart for you. Even though some websites stores their customers cart product in their database, but some websites also use cookies to store the cart product. So even after leaving the site, your cart still stays remembered. Now let's look at different types of cookies that we have. The first type of cookie is session cookies, and session cookies are temporal. That means they disappear once you close the browser window. So think of them like a temporary visitor pass. So when you log into a website or when you visit a website and you are going to log in, some websites, when you are entering your password, they have a checkbox under the login button which says remember me. So if you check that checkbox, it implies that the website should store your login sessions. So if you don't check the checkbox, that is when session cookies are created. That means the cookies that will be created will only store your session temporary. That means after you close your window, those cookies will be automatically deleted. And we have persistent cookies, which is the next type of cookies, which stays much longer than the temporary cookies. So persistent cookies can stay for days, weeks, and even years until maybe install a new operating system, or maybe you clear your cookies, it still remains. So when you are logging into a website and then you check the remember me button, or maybe save login, save preferences, or something of that sort, um, essentially you've created a persistent cookies. So these are more like permanent membership card. So they will be there. The third type of cookie is the first party cookie. These come directly from the website you are visiting. So when you visit YouTube will save you with the content of their website, and then they will set your cookie for you. And that is very simple, very safe, and then secure. It is normal. That is first party cookie. Then the last one is the third party cookies. This is where things get interesting, because sometimes other companies can place cookies on websites and then into your browser. So mostly for advertising, for tracking, and for analytics. So let's say you go online and you search something like sneaker. So when you search for sneakers online, then suddenly sneakers ads will appear on your Facebook, on your YouTube, even random blogs, news website that you will visit. You will see all the ads are about sneakers. So that's because third-party cookies track your interest. So they make adverts follow you. Another example will be like you search for best gaming laptops, and then advertising networks notice that. So they will store your information like this person is interested in gaming laptops. Then advertisers start targeting you everywhere online. This is called behavioral advertising. That means the internet is basically learning your interest in order to serve you better. So somebody may ask if cookies are dangerous. Cookies themselves are usually harmless, they are not dangerous. But stolen cookies can become dangerous. Cookies can be stolen. There is a hacking technique called session hijacking, where hackers can steal your cookies. And stolen cookies can become dangerous. If a hacker steals your login cookies, they may enter your account without needing your password, because to the website, that cookie proves your identity, and it may think that it is you that is entering your account. So that's why secure websites normally use HTTPS secure cookies, and then we have some HTTP only protections. So these features keep your cookies safer. So if you want to find your cookies and delete them, you can go to settings in your browser and then go to privacy and security. So when you click on privacy and security, you are going to see a lot of things. You will see delete browsing history, which includes your history, your cookies, your cache, everything. We have third-party cookies allowed. So that means all the websites or all the tracking companies, advertising companies monitoring your activities on the internet, you can also block them. So here it is allow. When you click here, this is allow third-party cookies. So you can click here and then block third-party cookies. You can also go to see all sites data and permissions, and then you'll be able to see all the websites that you've visited and then the cookies they have created. So here, google.com have like 48 cookies created, and for the rest of the website. But you can see on the right side of the website, there are delete buttons which can help you delete all your cookies. But remember, when you delete a cookie, that means you will get logged out from all your websites. All your saved preferences will be lost. If you have product in your cart in any e-commerce website, they will disappear. So basically, this is it. If you are done with cookies, let's move on to incognito mode. That is a method of browsing. This is a method of browsing. But um, many people get confused with incognito mode, thinking they are sort of like dark web something, or maybe it is like using VPN. Far from that. Incognito simply means private browsing. So incognito mode does not make you invisible online. Incognito does not make you anonymous. But let's look at what incognito does. Incognito mainly stops your browser from permanently saving your browsing history, your cookies, your search history, your temporary files. And after you close the incognito window, that's it. Everything gets deleted. So basically, imagine using a laptop. If you log into your Gmail account, normally the next person may still find your account logged in, especially when you are using a shared laptop with your brother or maybe a family member or maybe a friend. So they will still take the laptop and then they will see your account still logged in. But in incognito mode, once you close the window, cookies disappear, sessions end, account gets logged out, and it protects your privacy from other people using your device. So with that said, we all know from now that incognito does not make you invisible. That means people will still see you. So let's see who sees you even when you are in incognito mode. In incognito mode, websites still see you. Website will still see you, your activity, the pages that you are visiting, and all of that. Then your internet provider can still track your traffic. If you're on a school Wi-Fi, the administrator can still monitor your activity. If you're on a company's network, the employer can still see network usage, like everything. Incognito mode is not like a hacker cloak. So it is just a temporary local privacy. Yeah, basically like that. So cookies still work in incognito mode. You should bear that in mind. So cookies still work inside incognito mode, but temporarily. That means, let's say you open YouTube in incognito mode, a temporary cookie is created so you can still log in while browsing. So anytime you want to comment, you want to subscribe, you want to like a video, you don't need to log in again. But once incognito window closes, that cookies gets deleted automatically. So think of it like writing on a whiteboard instead of a permanent paper. So when you write on a whiteboard, you can easily delete it or clean it, not like a regular book or a paper. So there are myths about incognito mode. There are things people think that incognito mode does, which are not true. One, people think that incognito hides you from everyone. That is false. It mainly hides your activity from other users of your device. And the second one is cookies are viruses. Cookies are not viruses, they are just test data, while viruses are programs. Cookies can be equated to website memory, while incognito mode will be temporal memories. So cookies help websites remember you. And then incognito tells your browser that, hey, forget everything after I leave the browser. If this video helped you understand the internet better, drop a like, subscribe, and share with someone who still thinks incognito mode make them invincible online. And comment below what tech topic should we break down next.